don't know, who watched Kendra G? Anybody know who Kendra G is? I love her. I love her. And I watch her show on YouTube. If you don't know about Kendra G is this journalist who has like a very large online YouTube, Facebook, Instagram platform, in which she hosts a dating show. So people call in, they FaceTime in to talk to Kendra G, and she asks you like all of these, dating questions. I'm just trying to get to know who you are, and then it's this large audience that will watch the show, watch the person, and if they're interested in the person, they'll contact them. Okay, so this is the premise of the show. That's what Kendra G does on her single live show. Okay, so I was watching the show. I'm married, but me and my husband, we watch it to not to laugh. We're not trying to laugh at nobody, but it's always so interesting seeing the different walks of life on there. It's so many different people, different backgrounds, everything on that show. It's interesting. It is like, wow, okay. You see some different people on there. But anyways, okay, so I was watching it the other day, and this man came on there, and he was like, he was saying that he was looking for a woman that could understand his history and his background. And he said that for 20 years, he was a homosexual. Okay? For 20 years, he was a homosexual, but now he feels like he just wants to live the life that the Lord has designed for him. And he wants to live a life more pleasing to the Lord. And he told the Kendra G and the whole audience this, and that he was looking for a woman. I commend him. I commend him for going on there and saying his truth. A lot of people they bashed him. They was like, women don't deserve this, and all of that. But you could tell that the young man, he wasn't truly delivered yet. He still kept, the way that he spoke, he still identified as a gay man. Even though he was saying he wanted to be separated from the lifestyle and that he wanted the new life that Jesus Christ had for him, he would still identify himself as we are discriminated as a gay male. We. He wasn't delivered. And then, he said that he hasn't had the desire to have sex with men in 5 years, but he had sex with a man just a year and a half ago. The baptism of fire is what that man needs, and a lot of other people. That's the reason why I'm going back, like, why did I tell this story? The baptism of fire. Big ups to that man, because that took a lot of confidence for him to come on that show and tell everybody his past and how he came to Christ and he wanted to live his life for the Lord. But you need that baptism of fire. He's on the right track. I don't think going on a dating show, I think it's about too soon for that. But he is on the right track. See, the Lord, he will help you. You just got to make that first decision. That first decision was coming out of the lifestyle, saying, hey, I don't want this lifestyle anymore. I want to be set free from it. I want the life that Jesus Christ has for me. That was step number 1. And now, Step number 2 is that plan of action. That means you got to get rid of whatever is connecting you to that lifestyle or behavior or both. You got to get rid of it. So if you're meeting men from an app or something, you got to delete the app. If you're meeting them at the club, don't go to the club. You're meeting them at the bar, don't go to the bar. You know? You got to control what's going on in your life. If you still got pornography on your computer, delete the pornography. You still got those DVDs, throw away and destroy the DVDs. You still a part of the community that you once been a part of, you're going to have to depart from the community. That don't mean that you're saying that you don't love them or you don't care about them. You just have to depart. You can still love them in your heart. And you can still pray for them and care for them and treat them with love. But you do have to depart from that community, because that's what you need to separate yourself from. Because you're on a new path. And then third, the Lord will give you the baptism of fire at the appointed time. Yes, He will give you the baptism of fire at the appointed time. What is the baptism of fire? It's the refiner's fire. Look up that scripture, the refiner's fire. It will cleanse you. Anything that's separating you from Jesus Christ, it will cleanse it off of your life. So that desire to have sex with men will be cleansed from your life. The desire to watch pornography will be cleansed from your life. That's what true deliverance is. True deliverance is not falling down and getting back up in the same area a ton of times. True deliverance is truly being set free. Where the desire is not there anymore, the interest is not there anymore, you are truly on a different track within your life. That's just a rule of thumb. If you keep falling down and getting back up, falling down and getting back up in the same area within your life, that means you truly don't have deliverance in that area. You are truly not set free in that area. And you're going to have to take a step back and look at your life, see if it's anything that you can do to help yourself. You know, getting rid of the materials. Are you watching something? What are you watching? You know? Where are you going? Take a step back, look at your life. And make the adjustments. Ask the Lord for that baptism of fire, and then at the appointed time, He will give you that baptism of fire. Okay? Woo-wee. But I commend that brother. I really do. And he got a lot of hate. The women were like saying they didn't want him, and you know, it was brutal comments, you know. But that man is on the right track. And it might be a lot of other people out there who's on the same track as him, wanting a redeemed life. Everybody who comes to Christ wants a redeemed life. They want a new life. The life that Jesus Christ has for them. And you can achieve it, but you gotta choose it.